Erik Ten Hag has been excited or impressed by Sekou Kone. We know you signed Sekou Kone. Sorry, United signed Sekou Kone from a Mali. Is it Mali club? And they obviously went ahead, scouting him from the I think is it 17 World Cup, then to what we call the Olympics, and everything was really okay. And they went ahead, obviously, aid other clubs. Him coming to Manchester United was really a given because I've already told you that such players like Sekou Kone coming in from Africa gives players like those a chance to obviously join Manchester United or Arsenal, because those are the two hugely supported teams in Africa for the last 3 decades of the Premier League. And Sekou Kone being 18 years right now, that means he was born around 2004, if at all I'm not mistaken, meaning that he was born around 2006, right? So 2006 born, that means Man United was really into its completion of the second build of a squad that Sir Alex Ferguson went ahead to make, that had the likes of Edwin van der Sar in goal, right back. We had Gary Neville, left back it was Patrice Evra, central defense Nemanja Vidic and Rio Ferdinand. In the midfield it was Michael Carrick, Paul Scholes, and either Darren Fletcher or Park Jin-sung. Then Ronaldo on the right, Rooney, Tevez, all Nani. So that was the squad that he built. And in those years, we went ahead to win very many Premier League trophies. I think we won 5, from 2007, 2008 to 2012, 2013. We won 5 league titles. We played 3 Champions League finals and we won 1. Then I think we won an FA Cup, Community Shield, and very many others. I think that was one of the most successful tenures of Sir Alex Ferguson. And when we were doing all that, Kone was just young, playing football, and he was like, I really want to find myself into a team like that. And thank God he signed for Manchester United and he's training with the first team, and Erik Ten Hag is really impressed. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. It's much like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really doing fine into the mix. So continue to subscribe to this channel because we want to hit 20,000 subscribers. And let's obviously talk Sekou Kone, and who really gave us this story. It's coming in from the Give Me Sport, and they've told us that Sekou Kone is already exciting Erik Ten Hag staff at United's current training ground. Kone is said to be on a fast-track path to the senior team and could even figure in the squad if United progress into the Carabao Cup. So, obviously, the lad is good. And if you've seen some of his clips when he's really playing, I tell you, he's really one of those players that is a joy to watch. That is it. He's a joy to watch, and I tell you, if you know what he does and what he brings to the table, then you won't be surprised him getting into the starting 11 for the club of Manchester United. So I love the player, and he has gone ahead obviously put in a very huge shift into the mix. And today, as we played in the under-21s, me, Whitley, Amaz, Go, Rowie, Ennis, Mether, Fletcher, Gunheye Kingdom, he never even made it to the bench, meaning that he's still going through the initiation into the squad of Manchester United, especially for the under-21s. And we know that very soon he'll find himself really kicking a ball for those people. And he's really a very talented player. And he's really giving us a very different boost altogether, right? And what has gonna obviously happen, it is Sekou Kone coming through at Manchester United, and Man United made a decision of not really signing any midfielder, any other midfielder, because before even Manuel Ugarte came through, we had a plan of really signing into midfielders before we even thought of really selling one. But we lost Scott McTominay, and at the look of things, you really have to ask yourself that is it really the reason as to why they never really went ahead to get in others? I tell you it is, because Sekou Kone is being looked at one of those players to really get into the team of Manchester United. And the other one is Danny Go is another one, and Toby Collier, meaning that those players are really doing a very good job. And for Toby Collier, though he was played as a left back in the game we played against Barnsley, we all understand that it can't be the same, It can't be the same in the very many games of football that we're really going to play, because I think Ten Hag needed to rest a player, and it was like Harry Amers is not yet obviously gotten into the team. And for Harry Amers, I told you the reasons as to why he's not yet back into the team. But for Dan Go, he was going to have to play into the under-21s today, and he's going to have to captain them to go to the next round of that trophy that they've going to obviously play in today. So that is Dan Go for you. And we look at Dan Go, I think he's one of those players that I think, if at all he really found himself playing to the preseason, would have gone ahead to find himself into the squad of Manchester United and playing very many games, because he was ahead of Toby Collier in the pecking order for Erik Ten Hag, but from nowhere he found himself really giving up a little bit because of the shoulder injury that he got. But him returning and playing into games like this, you never know, Erik Ten Hag is really going to get him back to the first training team, and when all that goes to plan, all will be okay. You understand? So I'm just excited for that. And Sekou Kone is another one who is really having a direct pathway into the first team. If at all you looked at him play, you know that he's really talented. He's tall, he's strong. When it comes to talent, you cannot doubt his talent. And we might find ourselves just getting in one more midfielder in the summer transfer window next season, because these players are really going to be showing us a lot of improvement. When you look at the likes of McAllister, I think he was the captain of the team that went ahead to win, I think, is it 3 trophies last season? Or was it the under-18s for the club of Manchester United? He's also good, and he plays a very pivotal role into what the club of Manchester United is really going to be doing like. So I want us to obviously come up and really give him a benefit of doubt as a player. And Erik Ten Hag isn't that kind of man that is really simply impressed. The moment you see it that he's impressed, you just get to know that the player is that good. And coming in through the club of Manchester United is a very good plan. So he might find it hard to get to the starting 11 of Manchester United, but coming close to the first team for me, in his first year for the club of Manchester United, will be a very huge achievement for the player, as very many have come in through and they failed to obviously cross that line. Now, he has to obviously prove to the manager that he can really do the job better than many other players. For example, he has to prove to the manager that he can do the job better, all at the same level, like Kobe Mainoo, Manuel Ugarte, Casemiro, Eriksson, and obviously see to it that he obviously gets in through. But I know he has all those qualities, and it's a matter of time for him to start playing into the under-21, of trying to playing for the under-21s, and he's really gonna get there because I know he's training with the teams of Manchester United. So we are waiting to see how that pans out. But Sekou Kone has gonna have to impress Erik Ten Hag, and he might join that list of players that have gonna have to obviously find themselves into the permanent starting 11 for the club of Manchester United. And him, Danigo, and Toby Collier might be the reason as to why players like Casemiro will be shown the exit door during the summer transfer window of 2025, because a lot is really going to be at stake. And if at all a lot is going to be at stake, United will be like, if this guy can really play very well, then let's obviously get out Casemiro, let's get out Eriksson, and really integrate this player into the squad. Because for me, age doesn't matter. All what matters is what you put up on the field of play. And we're going to hit to see it that we need better players to complete the likes of Kobe Mainoo to obviously make them better and look better into what they are doing into the squad. So in so doing, I just love it, and I feel like a lot is really going to go the way we want it as the club of Manchester United. So your thoughts on to Sekou Kone impressing Erik Ten Hag are welcome in the comment section below. And do you also have a feeling that I'm really having in me that Sekou Kone might be one of those players that is really going to be gotten into the team of Manchester United, or the first team? All that and more into the comment section below. Rock and David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. Match day today, United taking on FC 20, and I'm going to be really recording a video in the next like 2-3 hours, and I'm going to be showing you what Ten Hag said a little bit about it and how the players of United prepared for that. And Tyrell Malacia, very excited to see to it that he's really back into the mode and he's really doing the best of the best to deserve what he wants. I'm out. Bye-bye.